Hopefully, we are live. Double check. Do you guys hear me? Double check. Double check. Sip. All right, let's get it. Hold on. Double check. Hold on. Where's my headset at? Maybe I will need it. Just. All right. Am I hearing myself even? Double check it. Yeah. Okay, it's good. Okay. Let's go. Okay. All right, let's do the intro. What is going on, everybody? I hope y'all had a great day, a great night, or a great morning, whatever the hell you are from. Today, me, Hacker Review, is going to be reacting to One Piece chapter 1171. It's been a while, approximately 3 weeks since we got a chapter, so very excited for this one. And let me know if I should go live anyway if there is no chapter. Just discussing the previous chapter. Let's get it. I'm excited. I'm very, very much excited. Let me just rock up the volume just a tad bit. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Now it's perfecto. It is perfecto now. Right? Let's go! One Piece chapter 1171, Ragnir. We got Zoro in the cover story request, looking all goofy with a cat on him. And what kind of sword is that? I can't tell. Is it the Kitetsu or is just a normal sword? It's not, definitely not the Wado Ichimonji. Wado Ichimonji. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm saying. All good? What's up, bro? What's up? Are you good, fam? Are you good, fam? Yes. Very good, fam. Okay, cover request for Aura cat putting cat ears on Zoro. Yes. Okay, very cute. But Zoro's not supposed to be cute. So we move on, alright? Zoro's supposed to be badass. What the heck is this? It is my headset. But we can remove that. Hold on. Hold on. Let's go. Chapter looks clean already. I haven't even begun. Okay. Let's get to reading. So this is Scupper Gaban speaking. If Harald left the castle in that state, he would have brought great calamity to the world. And then you show a full-on picture of the Aurust castle, and it's snowing apparently. The wake of the fierce battle at the Aurust castle, or Oest castle, whatever the translation wants, right? Wherever you want to, okay? And if somebody is going to watch my reaction, just let me know in the comments. You know what I'm saying. Okay. Let's cut the bullshit and continue. Oh my god, it's... The art in this chapter is phenomenal, bro. Holy shit. You see the massive destruction of the Aurust castle in detail. Oh my goodness me. Holy shit. I'm not even reading just yet, bro. Come on. I had a taste of that hopelessness future during the fight. No matter how badly we wounded him, his body kept repairing itself. See my boy Scopper. He's pretty beat up, man. It's shocking, and you see everybody laying on the ground, all of them unfortunately dead. See, is that Loki as well? No, that's another guard, probably. Yeah, yeah, it's another guard. My bad, guys. To think something actually stopped him. Hold on, what? It's shocking to think someone actually stopped him. Was this Scopper speaking or somebody else? Did you know this? Did you know this sacred treasure would be that powerful? Ja Rule. No, I actually knew nothing about it. All I know is I get chills down my spine when I imagine what would have happened if Loki hadn't been here today. Damn, so okay. Alright. Confirmation, I guess. Yes, clarity. I guess. So the stabbing of Ja Rule's head did not make him lose his memory or anything. So he's probably still to this day hiding the reason why Loki was locked up, right? Maybe. Let's continue. See Shanks and Gaban there, like thinking back. When I join the Gods Knights, I'll be a new dawn for elbaf, he says. Oh, yo, this is a new look for Garling, right? This has to be Garling, no? In the small mini flashback of Shanks, like when I joined, Harald was like, when I join the Gods Knights, it'll be a new dawn for elbaf. And then Garlic says, if you wish, if you have any wish, simply name it, and it will be within your reach, he says. You've truly endured a miserable, squalid life until now, poor child. Oh, so okay. So the panel before that was Shanks speaking to Harold. This panel is Shanks speaking to Garling. Yeah, I mean, he says you poor child and everything. Sounds like he's I mean, it sounds like he's in pain because his child wasn't with him. It doesn't look like he gives a shit, to be honest. Shanks's arm started aching, yo. Damn. Forget your former life on the surface. The the commoners down there don't the commoners down there don't even count as Yeah, I mean, what do you expect? What do you expect, right? Right. This is the shit. This is the shit that the celestial dragons are all about, right? I mean, forget your former life on the surface. The commoners down there don't even count as people. Oh, yeah, they count them as insects, basically. And, his arm started hurting. You know, the arm where he has the mark. Very interesting. Shanks didn't undergo all of these steps that Harold did, so perhaps it's harder for Emu to get a hold of him then. Hey Shanks, stop it! Oof! Massive color, not color spread, massive double page spread. Oh my god! Holy shit, yo! I don't even know where to begin. Okay, listen. That's a bad habit. And of course, this is the fan translation, so it's not gonna be perfect. That's a bad habit. You should have you should never resent circumstances of your birth. Damn. So it's that in Shanks' mind, he's like, fuck, I wish I wasn't born. Damn, that's. I mean, Shanks and Loki, they're pretty alike in that sense, I guess. Why did Harald have to die? He was such a pure soul. If only I had been faster. This isn't your fault. I mean, listen, guys, you were just taking a bath, alright? If you were there maybe half an hour before, maybe you could have done something. Maybe. I don't know. That the contract was underway and I don't know, Emu would still probably have gotten to Harald. But goddamn, guys, you were taking a bath. Okay. No, oh, there is more on that page. Damn, I just. Listen, Shanks. You're here for a reason. Everyone's life has some meaning to it. You just gotta hold on, man. You just gotta hold on, man. Words of wisdom from my boy Gaban, which proves himself time and time again as one of the most important and better characters of this arc. Despite having the massive flashback with all the amazing characters that we got, man. Is this what happens when you love your country too much? You see Loki holding his freaking head, all the fire around him, and his father covered in fire, showing only his feet. Damn. And he cries so much for. I mean, his dad was precious to him, man. He really was. He was the first one holding Loki, bro. He was the first one that gave him some love, basically. Yeah. Damn, he's sobbing and he's like, this freaking sucks, man. And you see, damn, yeah, Harald is kind of covered up in blood, or maybe Oda just wanted to silhouette his face or something. Oh, we cut to Maurice. Wow, damn. He was a rare ancient giant, enhanced with even more power and an undying body. And this looks like it's Emu speaking. By the way, guys, if somebody's here, just let me know. Maybe I'm speaking too loud, no? Just let me know, right? Yeah, maybe I'm speaking too loud, okay? Man, yeah. Okay. Yeah, it was Emu. Those traits made him a true monster, and yet he was still killed. Who could have done something, or who could have? Is something unforeseen lurking on elbaf? Ooh. Oh, now this is interesting. Yo, okay. This is really interesting. I might go over it a little bit later, maybe make a short about this as well. For sure, I'm gonna make a short about this, especially on Instagram. But goddamn, guys, he didn't know anything about that legendary devil fruit. Otherwise, he wouldn't said something like this. Interesting. You see the Gorosei kneeling before him. We should have the abyss pentagram carved by Harald in. Hold on. We should have the abyss pentagram carved by Harald inspected. That shall not be necessary. Okay, so they probably don't know about his death. And he says it's not necessary. It would only result in the death of another knight. No, okay, wait. I got it all wrong. Hold on. We should have the abyss pentagram carved by Harald inspected. That shall not be necessary. It would only result in the death of another knight. Every covenant comes with a price to be paid, even for Mu. What's the price for Emu? What price does he pay when he does the covenant? That's potentially a weakness, right? Because up until now, this shit was freaking broken. Emu's not that great. Not that great as of yet. But oh my god, what am I doing with my hair? It's kind of like, okay, let it be like this, alright? I'm comfortable with it. This is the potential weakness for Emu. Okay, and more of Emu. I thought we were gonna cut away, guys. He had no qualms about the lower. Blah, blah, blah. He had no qualms about lowering his head to appease humans. All he ever sought was communion with other nations and peoples. Harald was a total aberration. Bro, why are you speaking in freaking riddles, man? And yet, he was born with the blood of those savages, battle-loving giants. And yet, he was born with the blood of those savage, battle-loving giants. Had we admitted him into the government, bro, flippantly? What? Flippantly? Yo, we're learning new words, baby. Flippantly. What the hell does that mean? Describes speaking or acting in a way that shows lack of seriousness or respect. Okay. Had we admitted him into the government flippantly, his very presence might have destroyed it from within. Destroyed the government. Damn. Okay, so I like this because Emu is showing a bit of respect to Harald. Which is not, I mean, he's basically calling him a monster, bro. Which is not something Emu has ever said, bro. He has always looked down upon people. I guess he was an ancient giant, Harald, but still. This has never been the case. Never, ever, 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 ever. Elbaf should never have known a king of his disposition. Forging a covenant with a cooperative ancient giant like him was an unprecedented opportunity. This disappointing outcome proves that history does not lie. We were always going to be incompatible. Yo! That theory is correct, no? Probably correct. The theory is probably correct. I would say, guys. Really, I'm going to say that Joy Boy was a fucking giant, man. Otherwise, what history does he have? What history does Mu have with elbaf? He's probably met some bastard giant before, and he didn't like him. Giant or buccaneer, I don't know. I don't know, man. Proves that history does not lie. We were always going to be incompatible. Never forget, elbaf is off the D. Bro, Emu, what is going on here, bro? Hey, Emu. Did you just present to us a potential weakness to yourself? Building more character and then respecting another character that I think that you have never done in the story. Never, ever. When they was talking about Joy Boy, you didn't respect him at all. When they was talking about freaking Davy Jones, you didn't respect him at all. But Harold, you respected. At least his presence, and yeah, I mean, yeah, and what Harold could have done. So if I understand that correctly, if they would just have let him into the world government, Emu was afraid that he might like destroy it from within. And yeah, that's terrible for Emu, I guess. Never forget, elbaf is off the D. Fuck! Damn! Yo, that is, yeah. Yes, yeah. For me, it's confirmation that Joy Boy was a freaking giant. I mean, headcanon, bro. Whatever. Okay? Loki, after this, the country will be in disarray. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Of course, your king died. I'm heading out to sea, old timer. Oh, this is when he planned it. I'll take the surviving soldiers with me. What about Harold's final request? The people of elbaf everything that what happened here, I guess. Oh, and Shanks is present here as well. And currently they have no beef. It was just later that they have some beef and steak and whatever. There's no way I can tell them the truth. Just drop it, all of you. Don't speak a word of what happened here today. Damn. Damn, he wanted to honor his father's legacy so much. He didn't want everybody to see him at his end of like he didn't want everybody to see his mistake at the end. That's what I meant. Damn. And he seemed so calm, Loki, here after he cried his heart out. He made up his mind to set out to sea, take the surviving soldiers so nobody can say the truth. If you say nothing, who do you think they'll blame for all of this? It'll be the same as always, he says. Say I were to become the king. Can you see me actually honoring father's ideals? I can only tackle this in my own way. I mean, very mature from Loki. Extremely mature. I completely get him. Completely, because he's not his father, essentially. He's going to be more impulsive. He's going to be more angry if something doesn't go his way, you know? It's not going to be the same way. With this ability, I'll settle the regrets of the old man's and his soldier. Yo, he believes in himself so much. Yo, does this mean that Loki went up against the world government themselves? God damn, how much lore are you gonna give us, bro? My freaking brain is fried. Sheesh. Wait. But if he wanted to settle the regrets of the old man, what does he mean by that? Does he mean like go and make elbaf more of a reliant country, more of a trade country, like more than it was when Harald reigned, right? When Harald was king, or did he want to continue his legacy, or maybe he wanted to go right ahead and take the world government out? Did he really think he could do that all by himself? And father soldiers does not count. But then again, why would if he did that, if he wanted to go up against the world government, why did Shanks stop him? Maybe he was going after some innocent lives. Damn. Oh my. Oh, we're back. No. Hold on. We're not back. Wait. Oh my God. These double pages are killing me. He's like, don't be stupid, Loki. The world government is a big organization. It won't be as easy as you think, he says. This is Ja Rule speaking to Loki, of course. And Shanks and Gaban are like, they're like very wary of this. Something big happened. Aurust Castle was attacked. Your Highness. Oh, just the aftermath, right? Oh, wow. After that, I set out to sea. And then we cut back. After that, I set out to sea. And nothing about his journey on the sea. Nothing about his 2 billion berry bounty. Nothing about that. Maybe we're gonna get that at the end of the arc, right? Like a wrap up to his character. Paradin. By the time you guys returned to the island, everyone had already dubbed me Loki the Part Side. Part Side? What am I saying? But hold on. Patricida. Partide? Partide? Is it called part? Oh, wait.
Patricide.
Patricide. Alright, the killing of one's father. That's fucked up, man. Okay. You learn. You live and learn, bro. Every day you learn more. Okay, I just wish I lived in the US or something, so I could know everything about the English language. But we move. So everyone had already dubbed me Loki the Patricide. Right? Patricide.
Patricide.
Yeah. And I made no effort to correct that narrative. But now he's shouting at him. It's not like I was crazy enough to brag about killing him either. I just didn't want everything. I just didn't want everything he stood for to be dismissed because of how things turned out. Yeah, but he's really like he's I don't want to say into it, but he's really pouring out his soul, man. With all that in mind, do you really think I should have told the people everything? Damn, yes! Yes, that's the look I want to see. This is the look on Harridan's face. The look of not shame, but the look of, damn, I got you all wrong, brother. That was the look. The look of like, oh my god, did I mistreat you, man? Oh my god, was I wrong? And the face of forgiveness. And Gaban is like, he's telling the truth, Harridan. And oh my god, this is a shocker, bro. Oh, what? What? Since when? Hey, 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 hey. Since when did Monkey D. Luffy, Pirate Monkey D. Luffy, listen to somebody's backstory? Since freaking when? Why? How come? Tell me the last freaking time Luffy cared so much about somebody else's backstory. And he's not. I know Luffy asked him to be on the crew. He's not on the crew yet. He's just not on the crew yet. And he stayed. You see the look on Luffy's face. He stayed the whole time listening to the backstory. It probably went in about 10-15 minutes, but still, bro. Never, ever have we seen something like this. If I'm wrong, please let me know in the comments, guys. If I'm wrong, please let me know in the comments. But goddamn. Whoa. This is really happening, I guess. Shit. Get it already? I really didn't want to relieve all this crap. Sorry. I really didn't want to relive all this crap. Elder Ja Rule, always opposed to your execution. Oh, so Ja Rule just went with it. Well, he wasn't like, yeah, got that. So he didn't forget. He no memory loss whatsoever. That's great. That's great that we didn't have the Big Mom gimmick. Very good, actually. Elder Ja Rule was always opposed to your execution. I can understand why you chose to keep the secret. Father, choosing death in the face of the government's manipulation. The world government has been our enemy all this time. I wonder what did they do to Father? Oh, we just heard what he said, man. Oh yeah. No, I get it. It's like of course, he didn't say everything to the guys because he wasn't there. He didn't know everything, right? But we just got it from the perspectives of the characters in the backstory. Yes. Okay. Let me just read this again. The world government has been our enemy all this time. I wonder what they did to Father. Indeed, and now they send more knights to Elbaf with deep ties to Harald. Deep ties to Harald. Even Loki doesn't know all the details. Wait, even Loki doesn't know all the details about Harald's dealing. Blah, blah. Even Loki does not know all the details about Harald's dealings in the Holy Land. What did he do there? They showed us glimpses of it. They did not show us everything he did there, for sure, because it's a backstory. I got it, man. Oh, so nice to see the guys back again. Yo, I can fill you in later. No, I can fill you in if you want. Oh yeah, Haradin went back with his crew, the new giant warrior pirates, and he's like, yo, and they're like, what? And he's like, yo, I can fill you in. That won't be necessary for now, Yasan. We need. Oh no! Deluded. I'm deluded. I'm not deluded. I deluded. My deluded. My deluded. I delude. No. Sometimes my words go over each other like this. So this was Gaban speaking. Indeed, and now they sent more knights. Two elbaf with some deep ties to Harald. Even Loki doesn't know all the details about Harald's dealings in the Holy Land. And Gaban was like, I can fill you in if you want to. But then Haradin was like, no. That won't be necessary, yeah, son. We need no further reason to protect our own country. And you see the giant warrior pirates, they're the new giant warrior pirates, and Zoro and Sanji. Oh, hold on, is that Haki coming from Sanji's? No, it's just the cigarette smoke. Okay. I almost got too hyped. Wait. I almost got too hyped, man. Yeah, finally get to see my boy, Zorujiro. Boom! Crack! They finally untied him. Loki, it seems we both feel the same way about father. I'm sorry for everything. For the sake of Elbaf, let's make a stand together. This is what I want to see. This is what I want to see. And Luffy's like, yeah, that's great, Loki. You can fight now. this is this is all he was caring about. He's like, come on, man. When are they gonna let him out? He really wants to see Loki fight. And then something crashed down there in the forest. What happened? Oh, damn! The giant skeleton monster. Whoa! Roar. That's one of the monsters that was rampaging up there. They got a ton of they got a ton of creatures running wild, Chopper says. Damn, bro! Yo, this monster, I just don't think you guys understand the freaking scale. This nightmare monster is enormous. Bro, Loki is like 70 feet tall. And this freaking monster is way bigger. Way bigger. The scaling on elbaf is gonna be so tough to pull off in the anime, man. God damn. Where did they come from? Isn't that Draugr? Draugr? I don't know how to say it. Dragger. Maybe. I never thought those were real. It's not real, bro. He doesn't know that yet. It's not real, Haradin. It's not real. It's made up of the nightmares. This would be a good warm-up, he says. Go ahead. I'll just... No, wait. Loki said, this will be a good warm-up. Go ahead. I'll just jump up. What in the world is that? Luffy says. What's going on up there? Hurry, Haradin. And they're like, oh, they already started going up. Haradin jumped on, of course. And it was like, hey Loki, oh no, everybody, I think. Yeah, and they're like, hey Loki, we admit that we prejudged you when you were called the king slaying piece of crap. Or when we called you the king slaying piece of crap. Yo, okay, Chopper cameos. That's good, I guess. Now, does he do something? Hmm. Oh, yeah. The only thing he does is become scared from the roaring monster. Gaban is like, what is going on here? Hey, Doc, I wanna know. I wanna take care of me here. Oh, please, for the love of God, read English properly, man. Hey, Doc, I know you wanna take care of me here, but I'm worried about my son up there. Yeah, you make a good point. No. No. W. Oda. Such a great chapter and such a freaking great arc, man. Yo, I thought Chopper was gonna be out of this arc. Just done. He was gonna deal with Copper and heal him, and that was it. No. Chopper's going back up. Potentially to also fight these monsters and help all the others probably face off against Emu. Disgusting! Are we about to see a freaking Thriller Bark 2.0, man? When every single strat is fighting the same foe together! Teamwork! Oh, Sanji just picks them up and skywalks. Be careful, Sanji. I've got it. Weren't you two gonna stay behind? and Loki's like, what are you still doing here, Luffy? I'm dying to see you fight. Alright, let's show him your power. This is Loki speaking to the freaking hammer. Alright, let's show him your power. Ragnar. Squeak! Little cute Ragnar's like, squeak! He's charging against the monster. And boom! What a shot right there. What a freaking shot. Niflheim. Boom! To the freaking jaw with the lightning, with the concrete hockey as well. A chilling attack. What a shot of Loki there. God damn. Hold on, did I? Yeah, bro, I freaking missed. Oh, no. Sorry, guys. I freaking missed. This chapter is huge. My bad. I missed a little bit, right? Yeah, I missed. I missed some stuff. So, after the monster was falling down, and after the guy's reaction, they're like, hey, Loki, we prejudged you. You know what I'm saying, right? And they showed the entire giant warrior pirates, and they're like, we're so sorry, Loki, but this doesn't undo all your other things that you've done. Shut up already. Go. I don't need to hear you guys yap. And then when the shackles come off him, right, He's like, this is the best. I can move. It's freeing. His normal laughter. Yeah, and then this was the sequence with Sanji taking care of Chopper and Gaban. Hold on, where is Zoro? Is Zoro on the freaking elevator or what? Maybe he's on the elevator. Bro, if he runs alone, we're never gonna meet him again in this arc. Really, he can't be alone. And then Niflheim, cracking the monster, a chilling attack. Luffy finally gets to witness Loki's powers. What? One Piece, chapter 1171, end. Break next week. That's horrible, man. We get why the breaks are happening and everything. Probably more holidays or Oda breaks or whatever. I get it. For sure, I get it, man. I'm not heartless. But it sucks, bro. When we just got back with the manga, it sucks that we're going on break again. Oh my god, what a great chapter it was. Where should I even start, bro? We can start with this small chopper thing. His dialogue, he was supposed to stay there and help Gaban. Everybody else was supposed to go up to the elbaf village, okay? Not stay on the world. Alright? The sun world. They were supposed to go to the sun world. Then he's like, yo, my son is up there. Could you help him? He's like, yeah, man, you make a good point, bro. So this is very interesting. Why? Because they're all of the Straw Hats will potentially be in the same place. Okay, and all of them except Frankie, I guess. I don't know what's gonna happen with Frankie. Maybe he'll be out the entire arc just working in that lab. Who knows, bro? But oh, another theory that just popped up in my head are the Straw Hats that was up there, like Jinbei. Who was there? Jinbei, Robin, Usopp, Brook. That's it, right? Jinbei, Robin, Usopp, Brook. Yeah, that's it, I guess. Are they oh, Nami. Oh, sorry. Jinbei, Robin, Usopp, Brook, Nami. Are they gonna be like Domi reverse it or something, and then we gotta turn them back? That would be interesting. That would be very cool, actually. But yeah, like I said, if the Straw Hats are there and we take care of the Holy Knights, and we take care of, or maybe the Holy Knights get sent back to Marijua, and then we take care of the monsters and everything, then there is only Emu that is Gunko left. Okay? And if we get every Straw Hat against them, that'll be so freaking fire, man. That'll be amazing, bro. Like, even Chopper going in, and Usopp doing something, that'll be insane. Maybe I'm just maybe I'm wishing for too much, but that would be insane, bro. That would be nice. And then it's very good to finally have an apology from from the giant warrior pirates to Loki. I know he's like, no, don't start yapping, blah blah blah, get out of here. I can tell that he really appreciated it. Like, he really appreciated the apology, because they've been talking trash about him for years now. Years. How long was he in prison? Like 5 years, something? 6 years? 6 years, I think, he was in prison. Let me know in the comments if I'm wrong. But damn. Mm. Chapter is amazing, bro. God damn. That attack from Loki, Niflheim, the continuing the Norse mythology. Very cool attack, going from the side, right on the jaw. Damn. And also, the art this week is amazing. It's almost that every single chapter. But god damn, especially in the beginning, where we see the Aurust castle, drawn with its damages and everything. Wow. Wow, this is amazing, actually. Shanks, that stuff with Shanks as well. His arm aching. Yeah, I mean, this is why he gave it up, basically. It's still a recon, because Oda did not plan this from the start. I can 100% guarantee you it. But it's still good. It's still good that he essentially he made him give up his arm because of this whole contract thing with Emu and stuff. Yes, I get it. But it sounded almost like Shanks wasn't expecting the world government to be that vicious when he went up there. Forget your former life. The commoners down there don't even count as people, Bastard Garling says. But yeah, I mean, maybe why did Shanks' arm started hurting right here? Did Emo try to take over? I doubt it. So why did it start hurting? Is it just because of the memory of all everything? Or is it because of Shanks' resentment? I mean, very good wrap up to the backstory. I mean, really amazing, bro. And Loki crying over his dad, saying that he's gonna set out to sea. Incredible. And in the beginning as well, where we later on the chapter. Well, I really would want to decipher freaking Emu's words, man. Let's read this again. He was a rare ancient giant, enhanced with even more power and an undying body. Those traits made him a true monster, and yet he was killed. When have we ever said, like, this is, he wouldn't have said true monster if it wasn't like some sign of respect towards Harald. He really wanted him. He really wanted Harald. You know how Big Mom really wanted Loki? exactly the same. Emu really wanted Harold. Really, really. You can tell by this dialogue. Who could have? Is something unforeseen lurking on elbaf? He does not know about the legendary devil fruit, which is an upper hand. Which is why, I now that I've analyzed the mural so much, I relate everything back to it. Which is why in the third world they say they will surely meet again or something. I mean, something's gonna happen that is very unexpected for Emu, and I bet that'll essentially be a way to his demise, right? This part I did not get really. It's like they're like we should the Goro say like we should have the abyss pentagram carved by Harald. Didn't they know he was dead? The hell? Maybe it's a mistranslation or my English is bad so I don't understand it. We should have the abyss pentagram carved by Harald. Inspect. Oh my god, I did not understand that. Holy crap, now I get it. Oh my god. Oh my god. So, yeah, so Harold carved a freaking abyss pentagram on elbaf. My dumbass. God damn. I didn't understand that. Yeah, he did. So he made up a pentagram on elbaf. That is probably where all the giants, that's probably where all the holy knights came from, no? If he carved a giant pentagram or a pentagram of the abyss, let me read it once again. We should have the abyss pentagram carved by Harald inspected. So there is nothing wrong with it. Is that so? Wait. So is that how these holy knights can transport somewhere? They have to have a pentagram already there on that island. Is this why Saturn went to Egghead? Because Saturn formed the pentagram there when he showed up, right? He was on the ship and he formed the pentagram. When he formed the pentagram or carved it or whatever, then the other freaking Gorosei could show up. Maybe I'm totally wrong. Maybe I'm just yapping. But this is very, very interesting. And then he says, that shall not be necessary. It would only result in the death of another knight. So Emo's a little bit scared, no? Did he really think Harold would be invincible? Nobody could kill him? Every covenant with a price to be paid. Every covenant comes with a price to be paid, even for Mu. What's the price there? That's what I said. So if the covenant comes with a price for example, Harald or Shanks or whatever, what's the price for Emu? He has to give up something, right? Even for Mu. So basically, he shows great respect for Harold, and he I don't even know if it's a guy, but he shows respect for Harold, and he probably admits to him having a weakness. which is not something we've seen before. Maybe this is only my interpretation. Maybe other people but would say something totally different. But to me, this is very interesting. He had no qualms about lowering his head to appease humans. All he sought was communion with the other nations and peoples. Harald was a total aberration. I mean, yeah, these are words of respect. It's kind of like Emu saying rest in peace to Harald in his own twisted way. And yet, he was born with the blood of those savage, battle loving, hungry giants. I just butchered that, but you guys know what I'm saying. Had we admitted him to the world government flippantly, his very presence, yeah, if they made him join the world government like lightly and they didn't like investigate him or take a good look at him, I mean, know everything about him, then his very presence, as Emo says, might have destroyed the world government from within. I mean, if these are not words of respect from Emu to Harald, I don't know what is. Elbaf should have never known a king of his disposition. For forging a covenant with a cooperation. Forging a covenant with a cooperative ancient giant like him was an unprecedented opportunity. This disappointing outcome proves that history does not lie. We were always going to be incompatible. Never forget, elbaf is of the D. Incredible chapter. I really have no more to say. I mean, I kind of go over everything first and talk later, mainly because nobody's asking questions. Maybe I should go live more frequently. Lol. Yeah. God damn, man. This chapter was incredible. Never for this line. This line was absolutely insane. I mean, really. Wow, 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 wow. elbaf is off the D. I mean, for me, this for sure has to do something with Joy Boy. I mean, he's gotta be. Joy Boy is a D, for sure. But he's gotta be a giant, man. I mean that the theory has been in my head for quite a while, and it has probably been in everybody else's heads as well. But now, in my head, it's confirmed, bro. All right, let's make some rage bait. Freaking short, not rage bait, but you guys know what I'm saying. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed the live reaction. Those of you that watched, and those of you that might want to watch the VOD as well. Incredible chapter. What the hell was this? We will be live discussing more of this next week. Make sure to join the live on Thursday next week, alright? Yeah, this has been it. What a chapter, man. What a chapter. I hope you guys enjoyed, as always. Follow me on the socials. Subscribe to the second channel. And subscribe to this one as well. And I'll see you guys next time.